From the mud to the rise, yeah, we built it on the grind. Trench talk, real talk, leave the fake ones behind. We don't fold, we don't break, every move we define. It's the code from the trenches where the real ones align.
Yo, what's good, fam? Let me break it down for you. On this July 17th, 2025, we roll straight through Haiti's streets. But hold up, this ain't your everyday hustle. Nah, it's pure chaos, a straight-up hellscape where gangs don't just run the block, they run the whole damn country. Imagine the place where fear's thick in the air, gunshots echo day and night, and people just hustling to survive each minute. Since the fall of the government back in 2021, these armed crews took over, and by late 2024 to 2025, the violence exploded like never before. We talking almost 5,000 people lost their lives in less than a year, while over 1 million got forced out their homes, running from flames and bullets. The gangs, like Gran Grif and their brutal crew out in Artibonite and Center departments, ain't just street thugs. They own the roads, set up checkpoints like military commanders, and control the flow of everything from Port-au-Prince up to the Dominican Republic border. Everywhere you look, it's burnt homes, empty streets once alive with kids and families now ghost towns, and the people left caught between gangs and weak police forces who can't hold the line. These streets, they got turned into battlegrounds where survival's the only game. It's a world built on terror, kidnappings, torture, and non-stop violence. The gangs are the rulers now, and the folks just praying to see another sunrise. So yeah, buckle up, cause on July 17th, 2025, Haiti ain't just a country, it's a war zone where gangs run the show, bodies drop daily, and the people are fighting hard to just stay alive. Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince, and its surrounding regions ain't just struggling, they straight up turned into a war zone. The streets, lit up with gunfire, burnt rubble, and the sound of chaos ringing off walls. At the heart of this madness, you got hardcore crews like Gran Grif. These cats aren't some local thugs, nah, they're the kings of the underworld in Artibonite and beyond, ruling with straight iron fists and zero mercy. For nearly a year now, Gran Grif has been waging a relentless turf war, not just clashing with rivals but flattening blocks, firing weapons indiscriminately, and taking no prisoners. They control major crossroads, lock down highways connecting Port-au-Prince to the northern parts and the Dominican Republic border, running the entire supply chain of guns, drugs, and money. Back in October 2024, they hit Ansanm with a massacre so savage it shook Haiti, at least 115 people killed, over 40 homes set ablaze, dozens of vehicles torched. The gang had set up checkpoints, but locals and vigilantes tried dodging them. Gran Grif lashed out with brutal force, leaving the town burning and thousands displaced, forced to flee just to stay alive. That was just one brutal chapter. Since then, violence exploded across the region with ongoing attacks, retaliation killings, and scores of innocent lives caught in the crossfire. Government forces and UN security tried showing up, tightening grip for a minute, but they can't hold it down for long. Gran Grif bounces back, re-establishing dominance, turning villages into ghost towns. Retaliatory vigilante groups popped up and started fighting back, but all this just fuels a bloody cycle of violence, turning wider areas into battlegrounds. Everywhere you look, neighborhoods smolder with destruction, families live in constant fear, and the gangsters walk like rulers, shaking down locals, demanding payouts, spreading terror. This ain't no street hustle, it's a full-on war for control, power, and survival in the heart of Haiti's capital and its war-torn outskirts. This street war ain't just your typical turf beef, it's a cold, calculated strategy to choke Haiti's lifelines. Gran Grif, that ruthless gang out of the Artibonite region, straight up locked down the key highways connecting Port-au-Prince to the north and all the way to the Dominican Republic border. Think of it like this, they set up savage checkpoints on every major road, putting their boys everywhere, like soldiers controlling these choke points with guns and intimidation. No one moves without their say-so. Goods, people, weapons, cash, everything flows through Gran Grif's hands. They run the entire pipeline of life in that part of Haiti, controlling the arteries of the country like a ruthless cartel boss. And what about the people stuck caught in this blood-soaked game? Forget mercy. Over 1 million innocent civilians have been forced to pack up, ghost their homes, and hit the road just to survive. Families that once thrived in their communities now see their houses torched and their rights reduced to ashes. The gangs burn everything down to cement their power, squeezing out anyone who dares stand in their way, like cattle pushed out of the pen. It's a mass exodus straight out of hell, with displaced people crammed into camps or on the move, desperate and hunted. The gangs don't care about the fallout. When they flex control over roads and towns, they turn vast swaths of Haiti into ghost zones, leaving health clinics shut, schools closed, and food scarce. The violence doesn't just destroy streets, it destroys futures. That's the real face of this war, one where strategic highway control equals power, and power means crushing the very soul of communities, forcing millions to lose everything just to breathe free. The streets whisper this. Gran Grif's crew roll deep like they own every inch of the place, gunmen posted on every corner, ready to pop off at the slightest sign of trouble. These ain't just street punks, they're tactical, armed up heavy, controlling the black market like it's their personal empire. They shake down locals hard, demanding protection money like taxes, and if you step out of line or talk back, they silence you quick and brutal. No negotiations, no second chances. Government forces? Yeah, they try to step in, but it's a losing battle. The Haitian police and UN missions, including the Kenya-led multinational security support operation, roll up with limited resources and manpower, but get outmatched and outgunned every damn time. Gran Grif hits hard, pushes back, and forces these agencies to retreat or abandon key bases. The official security presence shrinks, leaving more ground for gangs to expand. The UN reports that only about 10% of Port-au-Prince remains under government control, with gang violence spilling into neighboring departments like Center and Artibonite. Hear me when I say this is no Hollywood script or action flick fantasy. Real families get shattered by this nightmare, starving, homeless, forced into displacement camps with barely enough to survive. Kids miss school cause the roads and neighborhoods are too dangerous, and schools get shut or burned. Mothers cry out for help while trapped in limbo, and communities that used to be tight-knit and full of life become battlegrounds soaked with fear and blood. This war slices deep into Haiti's very soul. Gran Grif, backed by the Viv Ansanm gang coalition, keep clashing relentlessly with rival gangs and security forces, pushing pain and destruction every single damn day. The government doesn't have enough gas, cash, or clout to hold the front lines, and meanwhile, these gangs keep getting bolder, expanding their iron grip and leaving devastation in their wake. But listen close, this is more than just violence, it's a call to the world. Haiti's pain isn't some distant headline, it's real, raw, and crushing millions of lives. Yet, amidst the darkness, communities rally, voices rise up, and some brave souls light sparks of hope. 8 agencies push forward, local groups fight for survival and peace. The question hanging heavy over these streets is real. When will the guns be silenced? When will Haiti's people reclaim their homes and their future? Until that day comes, the street war rages on. If you feel that, hit that like, drop a comment, and share. Spread the word so the streets of Haiti ain't forgotten. Stay safe, stay wise. This is your 8-minute realness about the gang war that keeps burning with no end in sight. Peace out.